Want to know the number one secret principle that almost all successful people follow, not just to build their success, but also to maintain and endure it to higher and higher levels? That is what we'll decode and discover in today's video. Stay tuned. What is this one secret that helps all successful people not just build their success but also keep putting it on higher and higher levels? Well, that is that they are mentally strong. All of them have high levels of mental strength. But what does it mean? And how can you build your mental strength to be at the top of your league? Well, that is what we'll deep dive into in today's video, beginning with what mental strength is. Let us put the word mental away for now and focus only on strength. What does strength mean? In simple words, strength is being able to deal with anything tough, having that power and that force of being able to do anything tough, right? And in terms of physical strength, that may be being able to lift some very heavy weights, whether it's in the gym or outside, like when you're traveling, being able to pick up those big bags and all of those things. That is basically what physical strength is. And how is physical strength built? It is built through practice, it is built by developing your muscles and all of those things. And it is the same thing with mental strength. It is your ability to deal with challenges, to deal with tough situations, and to deal with pain when it arises in anything that you're doing. That is what your mental strength is. But that's not enough, right? Imagine that you're able to lift some very heavy weights, but you're not able to endure that only. You pick it up, then within 1 second you drop it out. That is not what real strength is, right? And so you also have to have endurance, being able to lift and handle that pressure for a long time, and that is a very critical part of mental strength too. And so a basic format in which we can define mental strength is that mental strength is your ability to deal with and endure tough challenges, pains, and situations in your life where you might just be giving up, but you don't give up. You keep going, you keep pushing, and you keep moving ahead and ahead. And now, mental strength is important because without it, you will never be able to succeed. Any journey that you take in your life is going to be hard. Anything that you try out is going to be hard. So, if you will not be able to deal with the pressures, deal with the problems and the challenges that come up, you will give up on the first round only. And that isn't the most practical thing to do. Imagine the scenario. Imagine that you are on a airport and you're not able to pick up your luggage, it's too heavy and it's moving on that conveyor belt, and then you just give up there, sit and cry, oh god, I'm not able to pick up this luggage. Now I will be here in the airport all my life. I won't be able to move. I give up. I cannot pick up this luggage. This sounds very foolish, right? Who would do that? That person would be crazy. We all do that in our lives in terms of mental strength. We give up. When we just have to build that muscle, we have to endure that pain and we have to grow through that. And so, how is it that we can do that? And also, before moving on to how we can do that, a critical part of this is effortlessness. If you can execute that strength effortlessly, that means that you're truly strong. Because let's continue with that airport example. You pick that very heavy bag up, you put it on your shoulders or you drag it, whatever it is, you pick that, it is taking a lot of efforts. And by the time you reach the arrival gate and go back to the city, you're exhausted. You are catching your breath and you're doing like this. You don't know what is happening. You are having that bad headache and everything. You're feeling very sick. You're feeling very tired. That is not the kind of exhaustion you want, right? Because in mental strength, what that will result is in stress, burnout, lack of productivity, and so much more, and that will not make you feel good at all. You don't want that. But what if you could just pick up that weight, walk to the gate, and be all fine? That is what real strength is, and that is what we have to build in our lives with our mental strength. We have to focus on building our resilience. We have to focus on building that endurance so that we can deal with that pressure and have it done effortlessly. We get into the habit of dealing with tough situations. We get into the habit of handling these problems very effectively. How to do that? That is what we'll understand now. The first way to build mental strength is to start simplifying things, because that is what we need mental strength for, right? We face a challenge, we face a tough situation, we face a problem that requires a lot of effort, that requires a lot of strength, and then we are able to find a solution to it. That, and then not just that, we are able to enact that solution and bring it into practice. That is what true mental strength is. And for that, simplification is very important, because if you don't simplify it, things will always require a lot of effort, things will always be very complicated. And whether you are working in a startup, whether you are an employee in a corporate, or whether you are a self-employed person, whether you're a content creator, whoever you are in your professional lives, you will face situations where there will be a challenge that will be very complex. You have to put in the effort to break it down. Find out what is the core, question it. Okay, this is happening, why is this happening? You get to that level, and then you go one level back. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Until you reach the core. And with that, you will find that very simple root problem. And when you work on the root problem, all of these things above will get sorted out. And that is how you work smart, not work hard. That is how you build your strength. And a key part of this is the process that you go through when you're simplifying things. Because you will get into that habit, you will get into that loop where any problem comes up, you won't react. You won't be that you pick up that luggage, you run, and then you're all exhausted, you're all tired, and you're not feeling good, and maybe you've not found the right solution as well. You don't want that, right? You want to be that calm, composed person who's able to pick it up, move ahead, and get those things done. And for that, building this habit of simplification is very, very important. And here's a simple example of how you could do that. And I'll share this example with you. Let's say that the problem that you're facing right now, a very tough situation, is that your boss has asked you to create a financial report for the company in just 10 days. Now you're thinking, how will I even get that done? This thing requires me a month or two, and now they're just asking me to do it in 10 days. How will I do that? That's the big challenge. That's the tough situation that you have. Why is this happening? What is the reason behind this problem? Why am I feeling that I cannot solve it? Well, the thing is, I have so many other priorities to deal with that I don't know how I'll be able to back put all of them on the back front and put this in front and get this done. All of them are important as well. Okay, that is important. So why is that? Why is it that this is not as important as those? Or why is this more important? That any question like this, and it might be, well, the company has to submit this financial information, and so I have to get this report done. You find that thing, that okay, that is the thing, that I have to get this done because it is important. Now why is it important? Because without that, the company will suffer. Now you can put all of those things on the back foot, right? You know, that is the main thing. You get that done. You don't feel that stress, or that I have to do this as well, I have to do that as well. You know, this is the main thing. This is the main thing that I have to sort out. You have found that simple answer. And then you get it. You just focus on that for 10 days and you finish that task. That is how you start simplifying things, and that is how you build your mental strength. The second way to build mental strength is to make small changes. When you go to the gym on the first day, do you lift 300 pounds together? No, right? That would be crazy. You cannot do that at all. You might start with 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds, and then you add to that. You add to that as you keep building your muscles, as you keep building your fitness level. Do the same thing with your mental strength. Start with very small steps. Start with small challenges that you're facing right now. Try solving them. Try finding a solution to them and building your solution oriented mindset. Having a solution oriented mindset is a very critical key of building resilience and of building mental strength. So, make very small changes. Pick up a small problem. Let's say in your house, that problem is. Find a solution to that. Put this into practice. And with these small changes in your personal life, in your professional life, and in any other thing that you do, you will start building your strength. You will start finding that the changes are there. You will start feeling more positive, more strong. And whenever a tough situation comes up, you will not feel anxious, you will not feel worried, you will not feel, oh my god, how do I deal with this? You will be, all right, this is tough, this is difficult, let me just sort this out, let me get this done with an objective, solution oriented approach. And with these small changes, you will keep building on them. Pick a small problem, move to a bigger one, move to a bigger one, and your mental strength will keep on improving. And then the third thing is to build a strong belief system, because as you understood, right, in physical strength we have to build a strong muscle system which allows us to lift those weights. In the same way, we have to have a very strong mental muscle, and that mental muscle is our belief system. What we think about ourselves, what we think about others, what we think about the work we do. And when that is positive, when that is focused on being your best, when that is focused on delivering the best, and when that is empowering, when all of those beliefs are supporting you, when all of those beliefs are there for you, you naturally get that confidence, you naturally get that self esteem that yes, I will be able to deal with this challenge, and that is where your real mental strength lies. And so you have to focus on training your muscles, and that is your mind. You have to focus on reframing it from being problem oriented to solution oriented, and all of that happens when you change your belief system. I've also made a very detailed video on limiting beliefs that you can watch by clicking up here. And also, when you start using affirmations, those are very critical. When you start using affirmations to change your beliefs, when you start saying positive things to yourself, you're doing those routine exercises that are building your muscles. Initially your muscles might get sore, you might feel pain, but soon they will start building, soon you will start seeing the results. And affirmations are that exercise for your mind. You're constantly feeding your mind the thought that I am like this is how I solve problems, this is who I am, this is what my vision is, all of those things. And then those affirmations create a strong belief system for you. When you have the strong belief system, you are able to operate from that place of confidence, from that place of self control, self awareness. And when you make those decisions with self awareness, your mental strength will start increasing. And these are the three very simple things that you can do to build your mental strength. This wasn't very complicated, right? We often think all of the people who are successful, all of the people who have achieved a lot in life have done very complicated things. The real answer is it is never complicated. It is very simple. It is very easy and straightforward. It is a process like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That is how it works. But it is not easy. And that is why only the top 1, 2, 3% of people actually succeed. And mental strength plays a very critical role in that. When your mental strength is high, you will be able to follow the process the best. You will be able to deal with the not so easy parts and get to the success that you desire. Start with these small steps. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you define mental strength? What are your thoughts on this? How have you experienced some tough situations in life and how did you deal with them? Let's connect, let's interact. And also hit the like button and subscribe to this channel because it keeps me motivated. And share this video with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues, and let them also understand how they can build their mental strength. Because when a whole community is strong, when a lot of people who are working together are mentally strong, you literally become unstoppable with your team. And that will create such a powerful force that even you will be astonished by the kind of results you generate. Share this with the people you work with, and let's all start building a mental strength with all of these easy steps. Remember, you are limitless, you are awesome, and you will rock the world. Build your mental strength, become mentally strong, and all of these things will become a piece of cake for you. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.